All right, let's go.
Sheriff's office! Actually, myself and him got into a good little fight. And
He's dead.
Can I get those biscuits, please? No, they're not going to see you. Okay.
Someone's just calling in. They haven't heard from this individual in a while. Apparently his foul order come from his house. So. A friend of his is supposed to be on the way with the keys to his house. Yep. He's dead. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That smells like a deceased individual. Patios. Yeah, confirmed 418 through the patio door. And does he have a local?
Recording.
Well, he is deceased inside. We would force entry, but someone said they're supposed to be here in a minute with the keys to his place, so we'll wait till they get here. And then, just from what I can see, it looks like a natural episode. I don't see any kind of signs of any struggle. There's no signs of a break-in, or nothing looks disturbed. Looks like he died watching TV or sitting in his chair. So, just got to confirm his ID. Try to find the next of kin, and if we can't find that, then have our public administrator respond, steal the house, and then have the mortuary come and remove the body.
How long do you think it's been? Can you tell?
A few days.
I noticed it yesterday.
A couple
Just hope
days.
he didn't suffer or anything, you know.
Like you just watch the TV, so
Okay.
I'm sitting in his chair.
Oh, good. So we didn't like
That
collapse
was
or anything.
yeah, that was another thing. He used to watch TV all the time, and it
his
used to be
brother.
very loud. Yeah, I hadn't heard anything out of his apartment.
I'm gonna go try to find an emergency contact for him.
Okay,
Look through
yeah.
my files on him. You have my phone number if you need me, and then just have Ginger contact me. She knows our number.
Yeah, if you can, that'd be great, because like I said, in our system, there's nothing for relatives.
Is that opening that or no? If not, I can get my locksmith out. That's probably it. Okay. All right, let me get my locksmith out for the garage, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. I'm so sorry.
I guess just because you're the one that told the property manager. So, did you last see him?
It's
It's been a couple weeks.
Good.
And you know,
So.
sometimes he sometimes would hear voices or have issues, and he would go on the road, and then he would go on the road for a couple weeks at a time, and then I would just always kind of try to keep an eye out for him when he was home.
Okay, sorry, 1 second. Deputy Justice.
And normally I'd hear his TV, and I haven't heard the TV this week going at all. It's been very quiet.
Okay.
And then I walked by yesterday. It was after 5. I was taking trash out, and I kind of noticed a smell.
The neighbor here yesterday noticed a foul smell coming from her neighbor's apartment. So when she went to the office yesterday, she told the apartment manager that there was a foul smell coming from the residents. And so they called us today about that. She also hadn't heard from her neighbor in a couple days, well, a few weeks actually. And then we showed up here. As soon as I went to the door, I could smell that. I knew there was a dead body from the odor. Went around the back, you could see him through the glass window. He was deceased in his chair. He's been there for a couple days at least. Didn't know signs of trauma, nothing suspicious. Seems like some kind of natural episode. He died in his chair watching TV. So we have the mortuary funeral home coming to remove him, the body. The public administrator's here. She's going to go through the house to make sure there's no valuables left behind when she seals the house up. There's no next of kin in town or anything like that right now, so nobody can care for the house in his absence. Therefore, she's going to seal the house up until we can find a next of kin and then go from there. So we're just going to start some of our report while we're waiting on the mortuary or the mortuary to get here. And then once they get here, we're going to have them loaded up and then finish the rest of our stuff probably at the office. This is one of the harder parts of the job that people don't really talk about. Since our county is a small county, we're kind of tasked with this coroner's role. So larger cities, they have their own dedicated coroner's office. Here in Pahrump, we are the coroners. So we have to do the whole death investigation, and it happens quite often that we see dead bodies. So, you know, it's one of those things where you see life end so many times, and you kind of realize you appreciate your life in small times more, because you realize when you go out to work and go to these dead bodies, at any time you could just pass away. So, you know, affects people differently, but for me, it's just one of those. I hate going to these calls just because it's, like I said, it's someone's life ended, and then, you know, we got to try to figure out who their next of kin is, family, let them know their loved one passed away. It's just not a fun process to go through. So, yeah, just not the best call to be on. So, we're just trying to figure out if he has any family. I don't see any listed in our system, so the public administrator has to go through her stuff and go through her house and his house and see if there is any family to contact. So right now he's kind of just by himself. So we're gonna finish our paperwork though while we can, get the mortuaries off, or the funeral home here, and get him sent down to Clark County for autopsy.
So it's currently 4:59 in the morning. We just got a report of a burglary in progress. It's about 5 minutes away. The reporting party is advising that there's approximately 3 people on the property. We don't have much details right now. We're gonna get there and figure out what's going on. Hey, come over here. Yeah. No.
They live here. They have stuff here. The RP just doesn't want them taking it when she's not here.
Hi.
What's up? What are you guys doing?
So what is it, the camera? So I used to live here, and one day she came up and she attacked me. Her dog bit me. I made a report about it. I've been trying to come back here to get my stuff. She always makes it difficult. Never will be here. Of course, I can't call you guys to come out with me because then she's never here.
Okay.
So they're now living here, and the only thing I removed was my things. You can see it has my baby pictures in it, it has my pictures in it, my kids' pictures in it, my family's pictures in it. That's all I want. She can keep the clothes, I don't care. All I took was the stuff that was important, and that was mine, not hers.
You live here now currently? Were you told that you can come get your belongings?
By who?
It's a
They-
question. Were you told by anyone that you
18
can
about
come
a
get your
foot.
belongings?
Yeah, we came over here.
No, you weren't told by.
Nevada handicap
Well, I
Charles
asked if I could take it, and then,
6250.
Yeah, they
I
helped me.
told you, as far as I was concerned, I couldn't see why she would keep your stuff. And
If it's my
as far as
stuff,
I'm concerned, you could get it.
all I
So
want to do
you
is just.
currently live here. Did you allow them inside?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What
And
can
I
you show
got
us what
pa-
stuff you
I
took?
got paperwork with the address, my name showing on it.
Okay.
Those are my clothes.
Okay.
You can go through there. You can see my pictures, my kids' pictures. There's obviously pictures of me, my mother, my father, my court paperwork for my kids.
You don't have to come out here. You can just.
Okay. Okay, how long?
Anything in the truck come from the house?
Is she on her way down here?
Yeah, she's gonna wait down.
Okay.
Here, so you can see the pictures that are in there. That's me, me and my kids,
Careful, don't drop them.
Don't break them.
me and my family.
Did you get them? Did you get the pictures?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. And that last thing, is that like a pillow or what is, I mean, do you know?
It looks like a blanket rolled up.
It's called the pillow top.
It's a pillow top.
Yeah, she can take that.
All
and then
right.
I'll get the rest of her stuff ready.
Perfect.
outside.
So what's a good date and time that she can come get the rest of her stuff? Tomorrow clearly isn't going to work, so let's think a little bit more in the future. Is there sometime on the weekend that works for the both of you guys?
Sometime on, I'm sorry.
On the weekend?
Saturday probably.
What do I have going on? We could maybe do Saturday afternoon.
That's fine.
Okay. What time in the afternoon?
Let's do. How about 1 on Saturday?
That's fine.
Perfect.
Alrighty, so we're just wrapping up the residential burglary we had in progress. So there was a little bit of a misconception and miscommunication on the reporting party's end. We arrived and we figured out that the people that were on scene that were originally reporting to be breaking in, they were actually tenants. So it was a landlord-tenant dispute. However, the landlord was not on scene, and she was reporting that they were taking totes out of the residence that she didn't want them to be doing. So we were able to come to a mutual agreement between all the parties, and they're gonna get together at a later date to go through the property and get it all figured out, see what they're all gonna agree upon. So both of us are going to be clear and move on to the next one.
So right now we are going to a theft in progress. Someone's trying to steal an enclosure. RP is placing fiber optic microfiber, placing fiber optics. Suspect vehicle is a Dodge Journey.
I'll be clear. You
Northbound.
can
So I'm not necessarily
place
sure
this
exactly
report
what's going
taken. I
on.
told the driver of V1 to bring the statement to the office that I can wait any longer. Can you attach me to 1358, please?
How are you guys?
We just pulled up. Actually, we was down the road working, and a guy pulled up and told us that somebody was down here loading one of these boxes. So we come down here, and when we come down here, they were here in a red car, or a red Dodge, what was it, Journey?
Journey, I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
That's the license
and
plate number.
they had done took the box apart,
Grab my phone.
broke some of the pieces on it, and had half of it loaded on top of the car. And Kenneth spoke with them. They kind of exchanged words a little bit, nothing major. And then they started unloading it. And then they got in the car and left.
Oh, they unloaded and then dipped out?
Yeah. Yes. But I wanted to call you out. They're probably going to come back and get it tonight, you know.
Whose is it, do you know?
It belongs to Vero. But we're a contractor for Vero. And we're placing the fiber optic cable.
Okay.
It'll be an enclosure that'll set right out there where those paint flags are.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we're just laying the pipe. We'll come back, dig it up, set it on the pipe. It'll be a ground flush box, supposed to be. And then the fiber will go through the duct, through those. Those are like splice points.
I'm gonna just act like I know what you said.
I hear you. Anyway, it doesn't, I mean, you could say it belongs to us technically until we get through placing it.
Oh, okay, so you guys are
Vero is the communication company.
Okay,
you know?
Gotcha. So until you guys get the enclosure and stuff and put the pipes in and all that.
Yes.
Yeah, we're down by like that barbecue joint right now.
Yeah, up down there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's us down there.
That's our dozer.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna let the deputy in Amargosa know, so that way he's aware of it.
Yeah.
I don't even honestly know if we have a deputy up there. I think we do.
I mean, I ain't trying to.
You don't want to get in trouble. You just want to make
Stop.
just so we're
Don't let
aware.
that happen no more.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And they may have to. I don't know. I got to talk to my boss. He may. I mean, now that that's broke.
Yeah.
They may have to buy the damn thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they broke it. So.
Where's your phone? Before I take that.
Whatever info you need from me or whatever. I left a lot with the dispatch. So.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I got your phone number already. I got your name. I'll give you a card with the CAD number for today's incident. So that way it's documented. That way, if it does happen, if it does get stolen or anything like that, at least we kind of have a lead.
Yeah.
Showing that, hey, this car came here. Maybe they might come back.
Yeah.
It may mean something. So I'll go run the plate too as well. So that way it's in the call as well. But I'll give you that card with the CAD number and I'll put all the details you just told me in. And that's pretty much it.
Okay.
It sucks that you guys are like in the middle of nowhere, so there's like no cameras or anything.
Right.
Yeah.
They had half of it loaded on top of their little car.
What'd they look like? Oh, you guys
were white. It was an older lady. She was about 60, early 60s. White hair, short white hair. She had a red shirt, brown khaki shorts. And then the guy was about 6 foot, a white guy, probably in his late to early 40s, wearing blue jean shorts and like a gray button-down shirt, t-shirt. Had a basketball hat, some kind of sports hat on.
Okay, he's about 6.
Had a beard. Like a light beard.
And what was he wearing?
Blue jean shorts and like a gray button-down shirt.
So pretty much the RP was notified by someone that they were stealing this carbon optic box. They apparently loaded some of the items on there, but then once the RP and his buddies showed up, they took it off and left the items here and then took off northbound on 160. The RP gave me some details in regards to it. He gave me the plate to the vehicle. He gave me suspect description stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all that on this card and I'm going to give the card to them. So that way, if their manager or their boss wants to press charges, or at least if it gets stolen later tonight, if it gets stolen, they'll at least have a lead, and we'll at least have this call created, so that way they can see that this is the vehicle, these are what the people look like, and they possibly came back and stole it. So. All right, so
Yeah,
here.
they working on it. Hey, thanks, man.
No problem. I'm pretty sure they'll be driving by, and they probably won't remember where it's at. And since you guys moved it, they won't see it. So
maybe not. We got more out though,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, we got 'em
we'll
like-
try to keep an eye out. Every 2,000 feet, there'll be a pull box.
Okay.
You know, for a service point to pull the cable when they put the cable in.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
We'll try to slow down getting in advance
More
like
north,
that. We'll
yeah.
try to stay with them if we can. Whatever we got to do to stop that. you know,
Yeah.
'cause
You just got
that's-
one more that way.
One more
Yeah.
that way.
We put out 10 this morning, so between where we're at and here, there's like 10 boxes sitting out.
Gotcha.
But we'll see what we can do to stop it too. So.
Okay. Cool. If you guys have any other questions, just call our non-emergency. Click option 5. I'm Deputy Wills. That's the CAD number for today. I'm going to put all the details. I ran the plate. It comes back to some lady who's like in her 60s.
That sounds about right.
Sounds about right. And
that was probably her grandson or son.
Maybe, yeah. It comes back to a Dodge.
Yeah.
It's expired, but it expired in February, so I mean it's still relatively close.
No, but they run her tag.
Yeah. So, but I mean, at least we got it documented in there. We got the plate. That's the good thing.
Yeah.
They're, if anything, they're persons of interest and stuff. So.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, man.
All right. Yep. You guys
Have a
take
good
care. You too.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you. Have a good one.
All right, so we're getting dispatched to go assist again with some deputies, and we're going to go attempt to locate a wanted subject. He failed to appear on one of my cases. He had a warrant. We went to his house. He was causing disturbance anyways. He actually did an RV trailer at the time. He refused to come out of the trailer. We forced entry to his trailer, still gave him the opportunity to surrender peacefully as he was under arrest. And then he decided to resist. Actually, myself and him got into a good little fight into his trailer last time I talked to him and was dealing with him. He has some crazy ideologies of, he thinks that we should be the ones going to jail for trying to effect a lawful arrest signed by a judge. He says that we're in the wrong. We explained to him that all this stuff could be argued in court. The problem is he never shows up in court, so that argument can never be had. So we're going to go over there and see if we have any luck with locating him to take him into custody.
Recording.
Let's be this white RV right here. Oh, perfect timing. Hey, sir. Hey, is Adam home? I don't know. Does he still live in that trailer?
Yeah.
Okay. When's the last time you've seen him? Huh? When's the last time you've seen him?
Yesterday.
Okay. Where was he at?
Over there.
In the trailer?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Hey, do you have any dogs roaming around?
No, if there is, they're in the backyard, but they're fenced.
Okay. Has he been good to you lately?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. He peeked his head out this window once before, so that's what I'm gonna watch real quick. Because if we can see him, we know he's in there.
Sheriff's office!
Do you see through windows? We'll start looking. I don't see anything in the one that I saw him in last time. That would be probably the best one over there, or to squeeze over there. Adam, it's the sheriff's office. Don't make us forced entry. Come out and speak to us, please. Let me check and see if they have a phone. See if we can call it. See if we can hear it. Yeah. That's what he does, though. He just planks. Say that again? Yeah. They said the last time they saw him was yesterday. He still lives and resides in that trailer. This is the guy that fought me. Yeah, so he's probably hiding in the trailer, but I gotta prove that I believe he's in there. So, do you have TLO open? No. Oh, I'll just see if we can call a phone number, see if we can hear his phone ring. Hello? Sheriff's office. Yes. It's Deputy Hagan.
Hi, puppy. Oh, I'm gonna close that.
Hello.
Is he fries? Or is he friendly?
Kind of, sort of.
I'm gonna keep the door closed. Hey, so you remember me, right?
Yeah.
Hey, so Adam has a warrant for fighting me last time.
Okay.
So we have to take him. When's the last time you've seen him in the house?
Last night.
You saw him there?
Yeah.
How does he get around?
Walk.
He walks, yeah. Does he have you have a good phone number for him?
No, I don't.
Do you contact him at all? Just at the door?
Yeah, just at the door.
Okay.
When he usually comes in late at night and eats and then goes home.
Okay.
I really don't see my son that often.
Okay. He's been good to you lately?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's happening now is basically a repeat of last time. He barricades in the trailer, but we have an obligation to protect his constitutional right in accordance with case law. We have to have reasonable belief that he's in there. So right now we're working on the evidence to prove that he's likely in that trailer, that we know that he's in that trailer, so we can force entry to effect the arrest. So this is what we did last time, is we knocked. I got lucky and he checked the window, but he just stays still and he just sits there.
Stop recording.
And then I got lucky and
Confirm.
saw him through the window. Like he checked that the orange one or the yellow, the red, whatever color that is. And then I saw him through the window, so that's what gave me the ability to force entry. He had a phone recording me last time. His TLO, all his numbers are trash. They said that he just comes in late at night, eats food, and goes back to the trailer. He says he doesn't drive, he walks. So it's exactly the same shit as last time.
He's gonna come out, or dog's going in.
Can you just do us a favor and if you see him, just call 911. Even if you see him, whatever, I don't care. You see him at all, or you hear something in his trailer or anything, just call us 911.
All right.
He has to go. That way we can stop harassing everybody and coming up to the house all the time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Being all sneaky and intrusive. So, all right. Thank you for your help. All right. So we just attempted to make contact with that wanted person. Unfortunately, we weren't able to make contact or establish any probable cause that he was inside. This is basically exactly what happened last time. We or couldn't establish it, or he was not at the trailer, one of the two, and then we came back the next day and woke him up and essentially forced entry as we saw him through a window. So it's a little frustrating because we want to take these people into custody and make the community a lot safer. But unfortunately, we have a lot of check boxes that we have to go through in order to force into somebody's residence and stuff. So, people have constitutional rights, and we have to uphold that, regardless if they're wanted or not. So, wanted people still have constitutional rights. So, we're gonna remain in the area, see if we get lucky and see him walking around, and the people at the house are gonna give us a call if they see him, as they live on the property as well. So, we'll move on for now, and we'll pick him up eventually.
So we're heading to a reported home invasion on the north end of town. Reporting person stating that someone broke into her home and is trying to harm her. So we're gonna expedite, get there as quick as we can, and see what they got going on over there.
Units en route to Daleway, be advised, the RP states she's currently locked in her room. She's not giving much information, keeps repeating herself, seems confused. Units en route to Daleway, the RP is now advising she never saw anyone, and she can't give a straight answer as to why she thinks someone's in her house.
Now she's saying she's unsure if there's anybody in her house.
Connected. Just the RP in the house? Is there anyone else that's supposed to be in the house? She's stating she has a child with her.
So we're arriving on scene.
RP stopped responding to us. It's just open line now.
We got deputies here on scene. We're going to be approaching the house here,
Copy.
assisting them. Hey, I got someone was yelling inside the house over here. 23. I believe it was coming, I don't know if it was coming from the back or this main residence. I thought I heard it like in the left side of this room. There, maybe it was back there. I got it. Do you guys see any forced entry? Doors open? Yeah, let's go. Here, let's clear it.
Sheriff's Office! Sheriff's Office, if you're in there, make yourself known! Sheriff's Office, if you're in there, make yourself known! Sheriff's Office! Sheriff's Office!
Unlock it.
Sheriff's Office!
You got contact or?
Sheriff's Office!
Here,
Sheriff's Office!
23.
Are you okay?
We'll be out with the elder female, rear of the house. Gonna be the building in the rear. She seems confused and a little erratic.
Where's the kid at?
Where's the kid? The kid was with me in bed.
You can disconnect from the arcade.
I don't know. I was too tired. I don't know. I was sick.
Tennessee.
Sick to death here.
All right.
Okay, so what's going on?
Somebody broke in my house.
Okay. Who lives in front?
Pardon me?
Who lives in the main house?
I thought it was. I thought I'm trying to tell you the truth.
Where did they break in at?
Pardon me?
Where did they break in at?
The door broke in the lock in the door. Okay.
Right. Did you see someone inside the house?
Did I see something? No. If I saw someone come in, I wouldn't have come in myself. Okay, honest to God, officer, I'm not lying to you. I'm desperate. I'm desperate. I am desperate. Please, I gotta flush the toilet.
Yeah. Do you need medical at all, or do you have any chest?
Oh, help me.
Oh, here.
What?
Do you need medical at all?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Do you know where you are?
Yes.
Where are you at?
Here's my address.
No, I want you to tell me where you're at.
Do you have medical stage?
I'm so upset.
What state do we live in?
Give me 1 minute, possibly. This
Please help me.
my
name is
might
Okay,
need room
sit
for
down.
the elder female here.
Have a seat. Sit down in your chair for me.
I have to sit here. I have to sit here. Okay, I'm desperate. Okay, I need help.
You need help. What do you need help with?
Because somebody was trying to get me out of here.
Okay, we're here. We didn't see anyone here while you were on the phone with 911.
Because I was desperate. Honest to God, I was desperate.
Okay, what year is it?
What year is it?
Yeah, what year is it?
Oh my God. 19. Oh. I'm desperate.
What year is it? 19 what? You have someone that comes in and looks over you.
My son, Richard.
Okay, you have a number for Richard? Here, let me see it. I'll look for it. His name's Richard?
Richard, I'm not lying to you, okay? I'm desperately
It's okay.
helping.
It's okay.
I desperately ask me for help, okay? My son's name is Richard.
So we have everything under control, so just relax, okay?
That's great.
All right?
As long as you have it under control, that's fine. I don't care if you take me away and lock me up because I'm so scared.
You are fine here, you are safe here, you're not going anywhere, okay?
Nobody can come in here.
Nobody can come in here.
Okay.
Right.
So we responded here. The elder female called in stating that there's someone that broke into her house and was trying to harm her. Upon arrival, we got on scene. We didn't see any forced entry to either residence on the property. So we made entry into this back building here where we heard someone yelling. Made contact with the elder female who was located inside the bathroom. From speaking to her and seeing some things in the residence there, it appears she has dementia. And she's just confused and erratic. She swears she saw someone in her house. So we're just gonna check everything out, get a family member here on scene to maybe calm her down a little bit, and just clear the rest of the property, make sure no one's here. So as of right now, she's all right. She's just shooken up, and we're gonna have medics come and check her out just to make sure she don't have any medical issues going on at the moment. Ooh. I'm sorry. I give you permission to put that on TV. Damn McRibs. I give you permission. All day. Oh, man.
Ma, what's wrong?
What's wrong? Somebody
So
broke
she actually
in here.
was?
and-
Nobody broke in here.
What, because nobody was answering?
Yes.
We were
Nobody broke in here, Ma. You're fine. You've been here 6 months. You know nobody lives here but except me, you, and your daughter.
So we arrived on scene. This call is going to be unfounded for anybody, any type of home invasion. Made contact with the daughter on scene. The female has dementia. Has been living here for 6 months and has issues with this. That this is her first time calling us and stating any type of problem at the residence. But so we're gonna set up some precautions for this address that if we are called out, that we do contact a daughter who lives on scene as well, and they can let us know if there's any need for police or fire or medics.